On the windswept edge of the world, where the cliffs kissed the churning sea, stood a lone lighthouse. And in that lighthouse lived Alara, the last in a long line of lantern keepers. Her grandfather, with eyes as gray as the storm-tossed waves, had passed the duty to her. I see. But he hadn't just given her the keys and the heavy brass oil can. He had shared a secret, a promise whispered on his last breath. "The light isn't just for the ships, little starling," he'd said, his voice a rustle of dry leaves. "It's a beacon for the lost souls of the sea. Keep it burning, no matter what, and they will find their way home." For years, Alara honored that promise. Every dusk, she'd climb the spiraling staircase, her footsteps echoing the rhythm of the waves below. She'd polish the great lens until it gleamed, trim the wick with a steady hand, and light the flame. As the beam of light sliced through the darkness, she'd often stand on the narrow balcony, the salty spray misting her face, and watch. She didn't just see the light. She felt it, a warm pulse resonating deep within her chest. One night, a tempest unlike any she'd ever seen descended upon the coast. The wind howled like a mournful beast, and rain lashed against the stone tower with the force of 1,000 angry fists. The sea roared, clawing at the cliffs, hungry and relentless. Through the storm's fury, Alara kept her vigil. The lantern's flame sputtered and danced wildly, fighting against the drafts that snaked through the old stone. She shielded it with her own body, whispering words of encouragement as if it were a living thing. "Hold on," she murmured, her knuckles white as she gripped the railing. "Just hold on." Suddenly, through the maelstrom, she saw it. A faint ethereal glow out on the water. It wasn't a ship's light. It was smaller, softer, like a collection of captured stars. Then another appeared, and another, until the stormy sea was dotted with dozens of shimmering, spectral lights, all bobbing and weaving through the colossal waves. They were the lost souls. Fear tried to grip her heart, but her grandfather's words echoed louder. They will find their way home. This was her purpose, her promise. With renewed determination, she tended the flame, ensuring its beam was as strong and steady as her own resolve. The great light swept across the water, a golden path laid upon the tumultuous dark. As the beam passed over the spectral glows, something miraculous happened. One by one, the lights seemed to latch onto the beam, drawn toward the lighthouse. They weren't chaotic anymore. They formed a serene procession, a river of starlight flowing towards the shore. They drifted past the lighthouse, not with sorrow, but with a sense of peace, their faint light seeming to pulse with a silent gratitude. They floated over the cliffs and dispersed into the land, finally at rest. The storm raged on through the night, but Alara felt a profound calm. She had faced the tempest and held true to her duty. As dawn approached, the wind softened to a whisper, and the rain ceased. The first rays of the sun painted the sky in hues of rose and gold, revealing a sea that was tired but tranquil. Alara extinguished the lantern, its job done for another night. As she descended the stairs, her body weary, but her spirit soaring, she noticed something on the windowsill of the ground floor. Lying there, shimmering in the morning light, was a single, perfect pearl, glowing with an inner luminescence. It hadn't been there before. She picked it up. It was warm to the touch, pulsating with a gentle energy, like a tiny, captured piece of the dawn. It was a thank you, a gift from the souls she had guided home. From that day on, Alara never doubted her purpose. She was more than just a keeper of a light for ships. She was a guardian of memories, a guide for the lost, and the keeper of a sacred promise between the land and the sea. The pearl, which she wore on a simple leather cord around her neck, was a constant reminder. It pulsed with the memory of the storm, the light, and the quiet gratitude of the souls who had at last found their way home. And every evening, as she lit the great lamp, she would touch the pearl and whisper to the coming night, "The light is on. Welcome home." She knew her grandfather was watching, his spirit woven into the salt spray and the endless sky, proud of the girl who kept the promise. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the coast. If this story lit a little flame in your heart, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing for more tales from the edge of the map. It truly means the world. Until next time, stay curious and keep your own light shining bright.